안세영 선수는 2024년 두 번째 국제대회인 인도 오픈에 출격했습니다. 지난주 있었던 말레이시아 오픈에서 우승을 차지하면서 그 기대감을 더욱 높이고 있습니다. 2023년 첫 우승을 차지했던 인도 오픈이기에 대회 2연패를 노리고 있습니다. 그 첫 번째 상대는 태국의 라차녹 인타논 선수입니다. 현재는 세계 랭킹 13위이지만 꾸준히 10위권을 유지했던 베테랑 선수입니다. 한때는 세계 랭킹 1위를 달렸던 실력파 선수인데요. 만만치 않은 상대와의 인도 오픈 첫 경기 한번 확인해 보겠습니다.
Here we go then. Ratchanok to start us off in this one. That's a nice confident start last year. Tell us a bit more
skills. You know, you can see that when we say she's got a good hand in badminton, when you say good hand means a good wrist, you know, a good wrist reach, the court movements, so that what also matters. So it's always wonderful to see if you have a combination of both.
Like this, starting this way. Better there.
For Ratchanok, it should be the other way. Look at the point, what she just played, that quick movement of changing the side. We did see her struggle a bit, not...
She's pushing herself quite a bit here.
That probably trying to, you know, get into the...
And then she bounces back, beats Zhang Yuman in the semis, and then Dai Tsing in the final.
So deceptively.
You know, it's hard to let that go. You want that momentum to build, but I guess it's a fine line to balance that with your injury issue.
Well, yes, I mean, but it's just that control over your mind, which is very, very important, especially, I would say, again, that because it's a...
And miss out on the Olympics, you know, that makes it over. That one's got to hurt a little bit.
Well, Shahzad, it's never...
There from the coaches talking to Unsa Young. What happens here?
It does get frustrating at point of time, because I come from that background of being a stroke. I was known in that...
Injury that's really foremost on her mind. Yeah, that's got to be very frustrating. That's better.
He's dominating. Faster, seeing her slightly struggling in the forecourt, and you know, exchanging the sort of the sides.
Oh. all 12 of her first round matches last year. Well, in her career in 2022, where she lost to Lina Kristoffersen, that was the last time she lost her first round. And that one's going to hurt. Home tournament in May of last year. In fact, that was a run of 4 first-round eliminations.
Coming in from Ratchanok for that.
From the front throughout this first game. And a little bit of fortune.
Push for Anseong.
That's good.
A bit of a warning from the umpire to the coach. Not to speak just when you're about to serve or receive.
During rallies.
It can be very disturbing when you're just focusing for the next point, strategizing in your mind.
That frustration there. Nicely done. She sets up.
Not looking very comfortable out there.
Change in the serve there from Ratchanok. Game. And only the second.
최근 안세영 선수의 경기를 살펴보면 경기 감각이 살짝 늦게 올라오는 경향이 짙었습니다. 이번 경기에서도 마찬가지였는데요. 라차녹 인타논의 예상 밖으로 고전하면서 16대 21로 1세트 먼저 내주고 말았습니다.
I will point out her at your peril, I think, would be the message.
Well, she started off well. I could see the first point, though it's too early, but a good rally. And that is what is the strength of Anseong. And if she can get into, hasn't been in her best.
She had to drop out. Gave a walkover in the second round against
Highland brought in that change, winning those world championships and few major tournaments. The second game.
Anything else you noticed, or has it pretty much been quite consistent from the very start? You mentioned right at the beginning that you didn't find it drifty at all here. It was more about the court being a bit slow.
Well, yes, I think I will stick to that us or so, the way we have seen the weather conditions. And definitely see Anseong moving momentum, but it also takes some time when you get into the next tournament. Initially you are a bit hesitant, especially when you have some injury niggles going your way.
Are we seeing any kind of distinct advantage? But it might just be that.
Yeah, I think where you're coming from, I can understand, because
he was doing all sorts of exercises on some staircase before her match. Just to work on the...
She did put her heart out at the Asian Games, and it's quite an important event for the...
Yeah.
what you can get.
Just seems to be a bit more of a
Player who loves to, play a lot of strokes. You saw.
Oh, that it is out. You're right. Oh, nicely done there from Machanok, stretching her opponent. She's recovered well, An Se-young.
Line kick back the ball, please.
She lost that overall in her career. She's won 9 of 31. Only win in the last 8 against world number ones.
Going to get out very well in the second game.
6 points ahead, the Korean. Wonderful shot. Game now. Looking like we're going to 3.
Game.
경기가 진행될수록 눈에 띄게 몸이 풀리는 모습이었습니다. 2세트 접전을 펼치는가 싶더니 후반 무섭게 연속 득점을 올려 21대 13으로 승리했습니다.
Play.
Comfortable, however, of course, An Se-young also just took a bit of time to get going in this, so interesting as there's something to be said, isn't it? An Se-young
In the initial part of the first game, but also let us understand, Shahzad, that this is the first round.
Yeah.
And with respect to the weather condition, they're coming from a very you would want to go slightly slower, take your time, get adjusted to the court, and I think that pretty much has been clearly looking more confident and looking more like a winner now to me. This is sort of the pattern we have noticed it throughout the second game, and even now, not much of that. And then when you play those softer shots in the front, those are the ideal times.
Now, those are tough to see in real time.
it's tough. It's not easy, and you've got to take your call based on that.
Fault.
She's done well.
One to complete.
Well, I can. There's some great badminton on display here. 5 of the last 6 points have gone Ratchanok Intanon's way. After a great start from Ansu Young.
Come back from Ratchanok. She will have to be consistent on that part.
Maybe a little closer than Ansu Young. He looked excellent, and then Ratchanok has just turned it up a notch or two. And in fact now has the lead.
Lose it, she just keeps blinking her eyes just to show that disappointment. Got majority of her points on that. Hit the speed.
So Ansu Young goes into the interval here of the third game. Boy, they've come in at a good time, haven't they, Tripti, to see some really good badminton on display here at Court 1.
And stars coming in from India. I think everybody's really excited to see them play, you know, live, because most of the times you end up watching on the TV,
Right.
but this is the...
Watching badminton and being in class.
Well, why not?
And there are some Indian players as well who are going to be in action, so they'll be making some noise here.
Raising both the hands, why not?
Oh, again. And again. Great stuff here from both of them.
Oh, that was close.
You know, Tripti, longest rally is just 28 shots. Shows how quick this has been going. Just feel. Actually, up 5-point lead now for the Korean.
Check 1, check 2, check right.
Just veering out. Puts the finishing touch on that one. Oh, whipped back. Oh, she went for the deception.
aggressively.
Fault.
Nicely
What a
done.
wonderful one.
Game.
That's a young pumped fist from her.
세트 스코어 1대1의 긴장감이 흐른 3세트는 접전 양상이었습니다. 안세영 선수가 경기를 주도했지만 안심할 수 없는 긴장감이 계속되었는데요. 그러나 역시 안세영 선수의 뒷심은 무서웠습니다. 라차녹 인타논의 추격을 뿌리치고 21대 16으로 승리했습니다. 현재 안세영 선수의 몸 상태와 컨디션은 부상 이전의 상태는 아니라고 하죠. 아직은 70% 정도라고 이야기하면서 체력적인 부분이 덜 올라왔다고 전해지고 있습니다. 최상의 컨디션은 아니지만 매 경기 최선을 다하는 모습은 언제 봐도 대단하지 않을 수 없습니다. 안세영 선수의 16강전은 미국의 장베이웬과 예정하고 있는데요. 어떤 플레이를 펼칠지 기대가 됩니다.
영상을 끝까지 시청해주셔서 감사합니다. 구독과 좋아요는 영상 제작에 큰 힘이 됩니다.